Alright, it's 7:40. Ben and I, that's Ben, we left 40 minutes ago. We're heading towards the coastal path now. This here is the route we're doing. It's 70 kilometers from my door to Aberystwyth bus station. Let's see if we make it without any of us falling off a cliff.
We set forth on our walk towards Aberystwyth. They say age is but a number, and I agree, but pain is real, and we each experienced our fair share of pain on this walk to remind us that our age is creeping up and our bodies are getting slower. But we are still stupid enough to set a target of 40 kilometers for the first day's walk. But let's forget about that for now, enjoy the scenery, and look at the dolphins that swam with us for a short while.
Oh, there they are.
We had been walking through wind and rain for the better part of 5 hours at this point. We were soaked and looking forward to a rest and some coffee. At this point, we were halfway to our first day target of 40 kilometers. So far, so good.
Daddy's stupid rain cover blew off in the wind.
Oh, fucking hell, that's a squeeze, that one. That cunt.
As we arrived in Newquay, we were really feeling the pain in our knees. Ben was struggling going downhill, I was struggling on both the hills and flats. We were now very keen on finding a campsite.
Daddy got some brandy to help with the pain and sleep.
Day 2 started with fresh legs and excitement, but quite early on I rolled my right ankle and felt a horrible crunch and snap. Because I am cheap, I had decided to do the walk in trail running shoes, and I now deeply regretted that choice. Days after the trip ended, both Ben and I were sick for 2 to 3 days. We now think it was this water. Usually when I collect water, it is high up, but with the walk being coastal, all the water available for filtering was low and had been travelling many miles through fields and was likely contaminated. I didn't have any water purification tablets with me. Lesson learned, that was a disgusting few days. At this point, I had rolled my ankle for a second time and felt a worse crunch and snap. For both of us, walking was slow and painful. I really started to miss my bike. This walking malarkey was hard work. We were 20 kilometres from Aberystwyth, but we were starting to consider we wouldn't make it. We got as far as Aberystwyth and sat down to decide what to do. We were only 10 kilometres from Aberystwyth, but the next bit involved some steep, remote climbing, and with my twisted ankle and Ben's knee, we were really feeling that if one of us got injured, we would be stuck and could need rescuing. Once we checked the bus timetable and realised that there was one within the next 25 minutes and within a 10-minute walk, it made sense for us to call it quits. This was my first long distance walk over 30k with a pack on. I enjoyed it all, but I really did miss my bike. The bike gives me security to know I can get somewhere else quick if needed, and it gives you a chance for a break when going downhill, something you do not get when walking. We will continue walking and aim to do the whole coastal path, but we will be doing it in smaller sections.